Okay, you guys, welcome back to class. This hour, we're going to be talking about two words in specific. These words are closely related in spelling, okay, and also in pronunciation. But the definitions or what they mean are worlds apart. Okay, they're very different. Okay, that's going to be loose and lose. Okay, both of them, they have a oo sound in the middle. Okay, but one has a voiced S and another has the unvoiced S. Okay, so we're going to talk about how to pronounce these words, and then also what the definitions are between them. Okay, so I messed up when I was putting in the class materials here, and I put a link to the wrong link. So I went and found the other link really quick. That is right here. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the chat box right now. So go ahead and open that up. Okay, it's to grammar quizzes loose and lose. Okay, so open that up. If you get into class and you decide to hang out in the Google chat, I'm going to put it there for you as well. All right. So. Yes, this class we are going to be talking about these two confusing words. Okay, make sure to open up the correct document. I put that in the Verbling chat. Okay, let's see who we have here in class first. Hello, Helen. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Fine, and you?
I'm doing good. Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
From Colombia. Very cool. And do you like rock music?
Yes.
Cool. What kind of, who's your favorite band?
Green Day.
Green Day. Very cool.
Yes.
You know, Green Day was my first concert I ever went to.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I saw them when I was really young. Okay, I was probably about 13 or so, and it's when their album Dookie came out, and I sat and I watched in amazement as they played to an arena full of kids. It was great. It was really cool.
I'm so jealous.
Have you now? Do you play an instrument, Helen?
No.
Okay. Have you seen Green Day live at all?
No, I couldn't go to their concert.
Okay. Hopefully one day, because they're still playing, and they're world famous. So hopefully one day you'll be able to do it.
Yes.
All right, very cool. Well, welcome to class. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right, now let's see. Jada, how are you?
Hello, Sean. I'm great. What about you?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you for asking. Good to see you here in class. I'm so sorry about last class. Your connection failed you. Oh, what a bummer.
Yes, it's terrible, but I'm here. Finally.
Okay, very good. Well, good to have you here in class. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
And how about Toti? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about?
I'm doing great. Now, Toti, I know you were in my last class.
Yeah.
But and I think you were in a class before. But can you remind me what country are you from?
I'm from Egypt.
Okay, very good. And what do you do?
Thank
Are you
you.
a student or do you work full time?
Yeah, I'm a student in high school.
Okay. Ah, yes. Now I remember. Excellent. Very good. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right. How about Mohammed? How are you?
How are you? I'm okay.
Excellent. Welcome to class. Now, Mohammed, where are you from?
From Egypt.
From Egypt as well. Very cool. And what do you do? Are you a student or do you work full time?
No, I'm an engineer.
You're an engineer. What kind of an engineer are you?
Oil and gas.
Oil and gas. Okay. All right. And how long have you been working in the oil and gas industry?
For 4 years.
Okay, for 4 years. All right, man. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right. How about let's see. Now my thing here says Carlos, but I wouldn't imagine that your name is Carlos. Is this Carlos here? Is your name Carlos? Okay. I do not. If your name isn't Carlos, I wouldn't know what else to call you. So please let me know if you can hear me. Let's go to Arturo. How are you?
Fine, thanks. You?
I'm doing great. How's your day going today? Everything good? No problems?
No, everything is good. I'm a little tired, but I want to learn things.
All right, sounds good, man. Very good. Good to have you here. Let's see. It looks like Omida is trying to come in. And let's see. Mira, can you hear me okay? Mira, can you hear me? Make sure that your microphone is not muted. Okay, so when you get into class, you guys, there's two things you can do to see if someone cannot hear you. Okay, first thing is check your microphone, see if it's muted up here. If it's red, like this, if it is red, okay, that means that I cannot hear you. All right, so make sure this is not red. Okay, then if it isn't red, make sure to check your settings. Okay, you click on that button and you can select the camera you want to use, the microphone, and your speakers. Okay, and then make sure to save your settings at the end. Okay. All right, everybody. Very cool. Well, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. If you do not know who I am from the United States, but I currently live in Costa Rica. I know two languages, English and Spanish. I learned Spanish when I was living in Argentina, and I've lived in other countries like Honduras as well as El Salvador and Guatemala. And I've been living in Costa Rica now for about 9 months, and I've been teaching here with Verbling for about 2. Okay, and so this hour we're going to be talking about confusing words, or a couple of confusing words. Okay, loose and lose. All right. So the link that I put in the chat box, that's the one that we want. Okay. Okay. So we want to go ahead and open that up. When you do, this is what you'll see. Okay, and you should already be on the page. There's no need to click any of these tabs. All you'll need to do is scroll down. Okay, so we have 2 words here. All right, now first off, I want to talk about the pronunciation of the words. Okay, our first word is loose. Okay, this word has a double O. Okay, so double O. That double O makes an oo sound. Okay, and the S is voiceless. Okay, we also call that an unvoiced S. Okay, so I spoke a little bit last class about voiced and unvoiced. Well, how do we know when something is voiced and how do we know when it's voiceless? Okay, you can feel it right here on your throat. Okay, all of us have vocal cords and they vibrate back and forth. When something is voiced, it vibrates right here in our throat. Okay, so when we say the word lose, okay, that sound, that is voiceless. There's no vibration here. Okay, so loose. That's how we pronounce that word. It has 2 O's. Loose. Okay, our next word. Lose. Lose. Okay, so to lose something, that that it has one O. Okay, it has one O, and the S is voiced. Okay, it is voiced. Okay, even though it only has one O, we still say ooh. So loose with two O's, lose with one O. Both of them are an ooh sound. Okay, now in this word, it sounds like a Z. It's voiced. Okay, so when we pronounce that, lose. When you pronounce that Z, you can feel the vibration here in your throat. Zzz. Loose, no vibration. Lose, vibration. That's voiced. So that's how we pronounce those words. Loose, lose. Okay? So let's read about them just for a second here. We're going to start over with Arturo on the left-hand side.
Okay.
And Arturo, let me have you read right here on the left. Okay, so everything on the left in this left-hand box about loose. Okay, remember that is loose. The verb is loosen or loosening. Okay, go for it.
Okay. Do you want to read the sentence?
Yes, read everything that's in this left-hand side.
Okay. Sophie's tooth
All
is
these
loose. Okay. Sophie's tooth is loose. She's
okay. First off, read up here where it says the adjective.
Okay. The adjective loose is used for something that is not tied or fastened in place, nor attached to anything. Sophie's tooth is loose. She is loosening the tooth with her finger. Your dog is loose. The football got loose, so the other team took possession of it. You are too anxious. Hang loose. I don't
Good.
know.
Yes.
So hard.
So it's no, you're doing just fine. So the word is hang loose, just with that S sound, no sound afterwards. Loose, hang loose. Try that one more time.
Hang loose.
Good, just like that. Thank you. Now, yes, loose is when something is not tied or fastened. Okay? We're going to talk about all of the different ways to use this word. Okay, but remember that it is not tied or fastened. Sorry. It's also when we have freedom. Okay, we can talk about letting loose. Okay, that means that we are undoing any moral restrictions that we may have on ourselves, and we are letting loose and doing what we want to do. Okay, but we'll go into more of those definitions in just a bit. That is loose, though. So your shoelaces can be loose. All right, you need to retie your shoelaces. They're loose. Okay, your pants may be loose on you. Okay, they're not tight. You've lost some weight. Okay, so they're loose. Okay, thank you. Let's go to Helen. Helen, let me have you read everything on the right-hand side, and this is about the word lose. Try that.
Okay. The verb lose is used when we stop having, no longer have something, or we gradually have less of particular attitude, quality, ability, etc. For example, by misfortune, we fail to win something, or we misplace something, or we no longer have something, including the death of someone. By good fortune, we lose weight, worries, a bad attitude, etc. And the sentences too?
Yes, the sentences too.
Sophie will lose her tooth in a day or so. You might lose your dog if you don't keep him inside. Our team needs to play better or we will lose the game. You will lose your temper if you continue this way.
Good, thank you very much. Okay, so lose. Okay, with a voiced S, lose, that is when something is lost. Okay, you cannot find it. All right, we lose our keys. We lose our cell phones at times, right? Okay. Other things, we can lose our mind. Okay, we can lose weight. Okay, so we have gradually less of something. Okay, we lose attitudes, qualities, and abilities. Okay, very good. Okay, class, any questions at this point? Any questions at all?
Teacher, can you please pronounce the both words just to have
Sure.
clearly the pronunciation?
Sure. Okay, the first word. Okay, I'll type it in the chat box.
Yes.
Loose. Loose.
Okay.
Okay, the next word. Lose. Lose.
Okay. With double O is lose. With
Okay.
one
With
is
one O, it's with a Z sound. Lose.
with one is with one O is lose.
Yes,
Okay?
lose.
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 Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's with
thank
that
you.
Z sound. Okay, good.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Any other questions, class?
No.
Nope. All right,
No.
cool. Let's keep rolling. Okay, so let's talk about loose as an adjective. Okay. And let's go to Minor from Heredia.
Yes.
How
Hi,
you
how are
doing,
you?
man? I'm good.
Excellent, thanks.
Very cool. Let me have you read the first four here, please.
Okay. Let me see. Free, escaped. The chickens run loose in the yard. Not tight. He prefers to wear loose shirts. Unattached, in random order. Vegetables grow well in loose soil. He carries loose change in his pocket. We make loose left tea rather than using the bags. Approximate, inexact. He has loose explanation, arrangement, agreement.
Good. Thank you very much. Now, class, a lot of these are going to be idioms in some sense or some way or another. Okay, loose really means to be unfastened or untied. Okay, but when we talk about loose shirts, okay, that's going to be a big shirt on you. Okay, so if you if for example, if in pant size, if you wear a size 2 or a size 3, okay, and you get a size 5, okay, they may fit okay, but they're loose. Okay, that would be loose. All right. Let's see. Yeah, to let someone run loose. Okay, or a prisoner would break loose. Okay, break loose from the prison. Okay, that's how we would use that. They got freed. Okay, very good. Let's go to some other expressions here. This is for Mohammed. Yes, Mira, you can loosen your seat belt. Okay, you can also loosen your belt. Okay, so for example, if you all came over to my place and we had hamburgers and hot dogs and we had a good time together, we were watching football on TV, then we had cake, okay, and we had soda, all right, and at the end you're like, oh, I ate so much. You may loosen your belt, okay, because maybe your stomach is really full. Okay, you loosen your belt. Okay, that's another way to use that word. All right. Very good. Let's go to Mohammed, and let me have you read the next. So from relax. Actually, let's do the expression as well. Okay. So let me have you do the next 4 expressions, please.
Okay. Escape, run away. The horse will break loose from its enclosure if it's not closed well. relax or get a little wild. He walked onto the dance floor and cut loose. Have nothing to do. He doesn't want to be at loose ends. At loose ends, he doesn't know where to go. Untrustworthy, unpredictable. He was a loose cannon. He was a loose cannon on the battlefield. Be relaxed. Just go in there and hang loose. Allow emotions to escape. The wolf let loose at home. He picks up a, he picks up a guitar and lets loose. Have no cares or worries. He's footloose and fancy-free.
Okay, excellent. All right, so here we see some phrasal verbs that are being used. Okay, these are very popular. Okay, a break loose. Okay, very popular. Okay, we don't want any loose ends. Okay, you may have heard or watched a movie. Maybe the bad guys may say, or the leader of the bad guys may say, I don't want any loose ends. Okay, that means he wants to kill the other people around him or shut them up. Okay, he doesn't want them around. I don't want any loose ends. Okay, that's one way of saying that. Here as well, we have loose cannon. Okay, someone that's a loose cannon, they are unpredictable and untrustworthy. All right, I think each of us know at least one person that would be considered a loose cannon, where you just don't know what they're going to say, and oftentimes what they say may be offensive. Okay, that's a loose cannon. They may also get really upset. So if you know someone that has a short temper, okay, then you would say that he would be a loose cannon. Now, Mira, here you're talking about the weather being unpredictable. We could not say, though, that the weather is a loose cannon. Okay, loose cannon is a term that's referred to as for people. Okay, we describe people as being a loose cannon. Okay, the weather we would say is unpredictable, and that's how we would leave that. Okay, when we talk about loose as well, we talk about allowing our emotions to escape. Okay, so here the wolf let loose a howl. Okay, so they released it, and sometimes if someone dies, okay, you may let loose a cry. So something that you can't quite hold in. Okay, and you could be crying really loudly. You let loose a cry. Okay, that cry was inside, and you had to release it. Okay, same thing with playing an instrument. Sometimes, if you play an instrument, you can let that emotion out through that instrument. So letting it loose. Okay. Any questions about these phrases here so far?
No.
Nope. Okay. No problem. Let's go to Mira. We're going to come down to loosen. Now, when we talk about the verb form, we have to have en at the end. Loosen. Okay.
Loosen.
So, Mira, let me have you read these six meanings of the verb loosen. Go ahead, please. Mira, make sure that your microphone is not muted. I cannot hear you right now. Nope, still not. Make sure that you have the right microphone selected. Okay, so if you go here, Mira, there's two things that you can do. Okay, so take a look at my my mouse. Okay, you can come right up here. Make sure that this is not red. If this is muted, then I will not be able to hear you. Okay, so check that. All right, the next thing you want to do is check your settings. It's this button that looks like a circle. Okay, you open that up. Okay, and you can select your microphone, or sorry, your camera, your microphone, okay, or your speakers. Okay, so that would be the next step for you to do. Okay, so both of those. If both of those are good and it's working the way that it should be, but it's just not playing, then that's about as far as I can take you without taking a look at the system. Okay, so check that out, and I'll come back to you. Okay, Mira. All right, let's go to Toti. Let me have you read these six items here, please.
Okay. Until, can you loosen this knot? Relax. Loosen up. Oh, relax. Release a little. The government loosened its hold on the protesters, right?
Good. Keep going, please.
Okay. Speak more easily. A little alcohol loosened his tongue. Spend more easily. A better economy will allow people to loosen their wills. Start the more easily. A few warm up exercise will loosen your musicals.
Okay, and that last word there is muscles. Muscles. Please repeat that. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so very good. So when we use the word loose as a verb, we need an N at the end. The word is loosen. Okay, and these expressions are used quite often. Okay, alcohol loosens us up a little bit. Okay, it makes us feel a little bit more loose. All right, loosen your tongue, things like that. Okay, loosen your muscles, warm your muscles up. Okay, so that you can exercise. Okay. Very good. Any other questions about the verb loosen at this point, class? Any questions for me?
No.
Not so much? Okay. All right, let's go to the verb lose. All right, now the noun version of that is loss.
Loss.
Okay, that's loss. And the past tense would be lost with a T, lost. Okay. All right. Let's check some of these out. Let's go to Java. Let me have you read the first five here, please.
Okay.
Okay, Java?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead and read the first five.
Not win. He lost the election game match competition by a landslide.
Good. Landslide. Excellent.
Misplaced. She loses her keys quite often. She finds them again later. Allowed to escape. She will lose her dog if she doesn't close the gate. Miss an opportunity. We lost a chance to see him before he's left. And decrease weight. Most people lose weight when they have the flu.
All right, very good. Yeah, and that would be lose, to lose weight. Thank you. Let's go to Arturo. Let me have you read the next five, please.
Die. The next is died. Yes.
Yes.
He lost his father recently. to a heart attack.
Okay, and
I'm
that would
sorry
be
for,
lost. He
I'm sorry
lost
for
his
the loss.
father.
Okay. Stop having an ability after after he turned 90. He lost his sight, hearing, voice, balance, sense of smell, ADC. Stopping having a control. After he turned 90, he lost his temper, his control, his mind, his head, his cool. He lost it. Stop having an emotion. He must not lose his confidence, interest, hope, respect, heart, ADC. Stop having a sense. While walking in the forest, he lost his sense of direction, sense of time, ADC. He lost his way. Stop, stop having something.
Oh,
He
just tell stop having a sense. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Helen. Let me have you read the next 4, please.
Okay. Stop having something. He will lose his license if he is texting while driving. Stop having a special skill. This food is terrible. The chef has lost his touch. Stop having enough time. He lost time in the race because he had to repair a flat tire. Get rid of. Lose him. Lost the attitude.
All right, very good. Okay, let's see. Let's check out some other meanings. All right, and then we're about to get into some practices here. Okay, you guys. Man, how you doing? Let me have you read the next 4 here, please.
Okay. Sorry, Aja. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Okay, just to check. Okay. We lose track of friend after we move away, right?
It's on stop knowing the location or well-being. Yes.
Okay. Sorry, where is it?
Yeah, you're in the right place.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but we read the meaning first over here, then the expression.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Stop knowing the location, our well-being. We lose track of friends. After we move away, we lose touch with friend after we move away. Okay. Have no risk, no chance of losing. Ask him for a raise. You have nothing to lose. He needs you. Needs you. Okay. Stop receiving respect. They settle the disagreement so that neither person would lose face. Stop reasoning clearly. Think carefully. You don't want to lose sight of situation. Forget an important fact or goal. Stop
Okay,
reasoning.
just tell right there. Thank you. Let me have Minor. Let me have you read the last 3 here, please.
Okay. Stop reasoning clearly. Our team lost out to a team with an even worse record. Forget an important fact or goal. Not sleep well. Insomnia. He loses sleep because he worries. Become crazy or confused. He's lucid. It refers.
He's lost it.
He's lost it. It refers to his sanity or peacefully state of mind.
All right, excellent. Okay, so class, the reason why I wanted to read through these is because these are very, very, very common. Okay, these are very common expressions that we use using these types of words. Okay. In fact, I probably used this one here a few times today in a conversation that I had with a family member. Okay, he's losing sight. Okay, he's losing sight of the goal. All right. I probably used this one yesterday. I keep losing sleep because my kids keep waking me up early. All right, I'm not sleeping well. All right, so things like that. These are all very good to learn and get used to using. We use these quite often. Okay, these are really good words and phrases to know. Okay, now class, any questions? Oh yeah, I wanted to point this one out. This one, die. Okay, the reason why we say lost his father is because die seems a little hard. Okay, so we say that it's in using lost is a little bit more passive. Okay, and so instead of saying his father died, we say he lost his father. Okay, if you hear someone say that, that does not mean that his father is missing, that he went for a walk in the woods and never came back. No, we're talking about that he passed away. He's dead. Okay, so I just want you to be careful with that, especially with that word. Make a note of it. Okay, make a note of it there. Okay, if you hear someone say, yes, he lost his father, he lost his mother, okay, don't say, did you go looking for them? Because it means that they've died. Okay, so losing someone, losing a person, using that phrase, lost, in the past tense, that means that the person died. And yes, Arturo, there's quite a few of them. Okay, I don't expect you to memorize all of them today. We're going to go through some exercises right now and work on some of these. Okay, just remember though, when we have loose, okay, that's cutting loose, that's breaking free. Okay, so when you have a term that that means or a sentence that means to break free, okay, or to wear something that's loose, something like that that fits well, things like that. Okay, we're going to use loose. Okay, if you have lost something or if you do not have something anymore, okay, that is lose. Okay, those are the two pronunciations. Etc.
Yes.
There you go. That's how you pronounce that word, etc.
As in Spanish.
Yeah, it's the same except for that R. Okay, that R is an English R. Etc. Etc.
Etc.
Yeah,
Et
so we
cetera.
wouldn't say etc.
Okay.
Okay,
But
it's
etc. Okay.
etc. Etc.
Etc. Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, let's get into some exercises. We've got about 20 minutes left, which should be plenty of time. All right, so go back to this this link here. We're going to scroll down. Okay, we're going to skip over the common mistakes. You guys can read those when you have a second. All right, now here. Okay, I want you to tell me if these sentences are correct or incorrect. All right, and I forget who was the last person that read. Was that Minor? I think so. Mira, is your microphone working? Nope. Okay, I apologize. Yeah, so you can hang out and listen. Okay, let's go to Toti. Let me have you read number 1.
Yeah.
Okay, and I
Okay.
want you to tell me if loose, okay, is the correct word here. Go ahead.
Okay. He will lose his pants if he doesn't pull them up. It's incorrect. We will put lose, right?
Yes, that is correct. Okay, we're going to lose. Okay,
Yeah.
because we're talking about his pants falling down. Okay, he's not going to have them anymore. That would be lose. Okay, excellent job. Okay,
Thank you.
how about number 2, Jada?
She likes to wear loose clothes. I think is correct.
Good. Yes, this is correct. Excellent job. Okay, how about number 3? And let's see. Looks like we have a newcomer here. Nope, we don't. Arturo, number 3, please.
I think it's incorrect.
Okay, how would we need to say that?
Can you lose the shoes? Give me a minute. I'm thinking.
Okay, we would need to change this to a verb.
Maybe change the lose for loosen for. Can you loosen the shoes? Maybe.
Good.
I don't
Yes.
know.
Can you loosen the shoelaces a little more?
Okay.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Thank you. Let's go to number 4, and this is for Helen.
Okay. Did you lose something? It's incorrect.
All right, and we're changing it to lose.
Lose,
Okay,
yes.
because you don't lose something. All right, but you lose it. All right, very good.
Yes.
All right, how about number 5? And this is for Mom.
Hello?
Hello, number 5, please.
Okay. Okay. They have kitten runs loose everywhere. Not correct. Incorrect, I mean.
Okay, so incorrect. It would not be lost, right?
Yes.
Okay, we have kittens running loose everywhere. So they're running free. All right, very good. All right, how about question number 6? And this is
Me?
for Minor.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, it says a person can lose weight through diet and exercise. And that is incorrect because the correct word is lose. Lose.
There you go, lose, with the voiced S, lose.
Lose.
Okay, there you go. Nice job. All right. Excuse me. Excuse me, I got to drink something. Number, and I apologize, I'm probably coughing right into the mic. And let's go to Toti. Number 7, please.
Okay, there are some loose puzzle pieces on the table. It's correct.
Yes, that would be correct. Some loose puzzle pieces. Okay, these are, you see how they would be free? Okay, they're not restricted. We would say loose there. Okay, very good. How about number 8? Number 8 is for Jada.
Yes. Number 8. He's working too hard. In fact, he's losing it. And he needs correct.
Okay, is that correct or incorrect?
He's losing it.
It's correct.
Crazy, getting angry.
Okay, let's try it.
It's correct.
No, it's not correct. Okay, this would be incorrect. All right. Now, a hint here is that when you add ing, okay, that means that the verb or that word would be a verb. Remember, when we have 2 O's, the verb form would be loosen. Okay. So this word here, in fact, is not a real word. Okay, we don't. The word loosing does not exist. All right. Remember, if it has 2 O's, that S is a voiceless sound. Okay, loosing it. All right. If we say lose, that is with 1 O, and that is losing it, and that is a verb, to lose something. Okay. All right, so this word does not exist. Loosing, L-O-O-S-I-N-G, does not exist. Okay, let's go to number 9, and this is for Arturo.
Yep.
Where did you lose my keys is incorrect because you need to change the lose for the one with one O.
Yeah, so voice des, lose, right?
Lose, yes.
Okay, good. Where did I lose my keys? Okay. All right, and Helen, how about number 10, please?
Okay, he's losing his belt. Is incorrect.
All right, why would this be incorrect?
Because you have to use the losing
Yeah, so
word.
loosen. He's loosening his belt. Okay, remember, that's why I was saying up here, loosing is not a real word. We need loosen. That is the verb form. What he's doing here, this is loosen, to loosen your belt. Okay, and we can definitely say loosening. He is loosening his belt. Okay, good. Class, any questions so far?
I want to have one question, please.
Sure. What's your question, man?
It's related to the previous class we had.
Okay.
Like if I want to make my ED sound better, what do I need to do?
To make the ED sound better, you have to be able to gain control of your tongue. Okay, and that takes practice. Okay, and it's not a simple thing. Okay, it takes work. All right, and knowing what your tongue is doing and being able to handle it in a certain way. Okay, for some people it comes very easily. For others it does not. Okay, but it just takes work. Because right now you can definitely pronounce those D sounds. All right, but it's when you pair it up with other consonants and vowel sounds, that's when it becomes tricky. So you need to be able to control your mouth, your lips, your teeth, and your tongue, and control it and do what you need it to do to pronounce those specific sounds. Okay. Now the thing is, will we understand you if you use more of a T sound instead of a D sound? Yes, we'll understand you perfectly. Okay. But if the goal is to sound more like a fluent English speaker, okay, it's those type of tweakings, those type of corrections that would be necessary so that you can sound more like a native speaker. All right. So if that's not your goal, that's fine. Okay, that's fine if that's not your goal, and you can pronounce that D more like a T and not stress out about it. Okay, so you're doing okay. So don't worry, you're doing fine, man. It's a difficult thing to grab. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go on to our next exercise here.
Chad.
Yes.
Chad, sorry, I have a question.
Yeah. What's your question?
With loosen as an adjective.
Loose would be the adjective.
At the beginning of
Loosen would be the verb. Okay, so loosen. Okay, let me type this in here first. Okay,
yeah.
So loose is the adjective. Okay, loose is adjective, and loosen is the verb. To loosen. Okay, loose would be the adjective.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Okay, awesome, very cool. Any other questions?
Okay, got it. Thanks.
No. Okay. No problem. Let's keep rolling.
No, thanks.
All right, so let's scroll down to practice number 2. Okay, and we're going to be reading through these sentences. Okay, and choosing whether or not we're going to say loose, loosen. Okay, loosening, things like that. Okay, let's go to our first one here, and I believe Helen, did you read the last one?
Yes.
I think you did, right?
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
So let's go to Mon. Mon, let me have you read this sentence that has number 11 in it, please, and tell me if we're going to choose lose or loose.
Okay. Sam was sad to lose his best friend.
Good. Yes, lose. Exactly. Thank you. And Minor, number 12, please.
Okay. He and Relay used to go out for morning walks. Sam would let Relay loose so that he could chase birds and other small creatures.
Uh-huh. And would we say loose like this or
Loose.
lose?
Loose.
Okay, good. Yeah, loose.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right. How
You're welcome.
about number 13? This is for Toti.
Yes, I'm here.
Number 13, please.
Okay, they would settle in the beauty of the countryside. Loose,
Okay, is that loose or lose?
loose,
With one O or two O's?
two O's.
All right. This would actually be one O. Okay, so to lose yourself in the beauty of the countryside. All right, that's when you get lost and you get kind of wrapped up in what you're looking at. Okay, that would be the phrase that we use. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Let's go to number 14, and this is for Jada. Jada, are you still there? Okay, let's go to Arturo. Number 14, please.
Yes, these walks always loosed Sam up after a hard day of work.
Okay, now remember, an ed would go at the end of a verb. And what's the verb form of loose?
Lost.
Okay, this would be past tense of lose.
Yes.
So our answer here is loosened.
Loosened.
Uh-huh. Because
Okay.
the verb form is to loosen. So,
Okay, I got it. Yes, yes, yes.
Awesome.
I got it.
Okay. So these walks always loosened Sam
Loosened.
up after a
Okay.
hard day of work. Okay.
Okay, okay.
All right. Let's go to Helen, number 15, please.
When Riley turned 9, he began to lose his eyesight.
All right. Lose his eyesight. Good. Okay. How about number 16? This is for Man.
Even so, he would never lose his sense of direction.
Good. Yeah. Lose his sense of direction. Thank you. All right. How about number? Let's see. What are we on? Number 17. This is for Minor.
Okay. Sam put a loose collar and leash on Relay so that he could not wander away too far.
All right. Now is that
Loose.
lose or loose with one O or two O's?
With two O's. Loose.
Good. Yes. Loose. Okay.
Yes.
A loose collar. Very good. All right. How about number 18? And let's go to Arturo.
Okay, the two continued their afternoon walks until Relay began to lose weight and become weak.
Okay.
Lose
Would
weight
that be one O or two O's?
with one out.
Yeah. So that's lose. To lose weight with the
To
Z
lose weight.
sound. Lose
Yes.
weight.
Lose weight.
Okay. Very good. And our last one is for Helen. Go ahead and read that, please.
Sam will never lose his memories of those wonderful evening walks with Riley.
Good. Yes, Sam will never lose his memories of those wonderful evening walks with Riley. Excellent job. Okay, very good, everyone. Now, I hope this helped to clear up any confusions or whatnot about the word loose and lose. Okay, the hardest thing about this word is the pronunciations. Okay, that's really the hardest part. I think how we use the word may take time in certain situations, but you know, lose is to forget where you put something. You can't find it. Okay, you lose your keys. Loosen. All right, you would loosen a screw. Okay, loosen your belt, things like that. That's the difference there. But it's the pronunciations that is the trickiest part. Okay, you guys, thank you for coming to class. It was great to have you here. And please follow me on Verbling or on Facebook. I'd love to hear from you guys. And we'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Take care, you guys. Bye.
Thank
Okay,
you.
teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. Bye.